Hi, welcome back to Movie Gremlins. Last week we tried something new with an oversalted special with Matt. If you liked it, please let us know and be sure to do more like that in the future. But enough about the past. This week we have a fresh new take on a new edition of Trailer Talk. Welcome to Trailer Talk. This week I talk about the Matt McConaughey movie Serenity. And there's something familiar I noticed about it. Let's take a look, shall we?
I want you to take him out on your boat and drop him in the ocean for the sharks.
A murder plot?
In Plymouth, everybody knows everything.
A small town where everyone knows each other?
I can feel him this time. I can feel him to deliver me from temptation. You're gonna tell me what this is all about?
Vague, intriguing dialogue? This movie's gonna have a twist ending. I can see it now. In fact, I'm so confident that it's going to have a twist ending. And when I say twist ending, I mean like Sixth Sense level twist ending. That I'll make a wager with you. If I'm wrong, I'll fight a live alligator on camera. That's right. I'm in Florida. I can do that. So, until the movie comes out, I hope I keep you all in suspense. Now back to the show. Next up, I point out the repetitive nature of film in a brand spanking new segment I like to call What a Cliche. Felicitations! Welcome to What a Cliche, where I point out that art is dead and everything is just a regurgitation of everything else. Today's subject of criticism, Tomb Raider. A movie that's an adaptation of a 23-year-old video game series, so we're already off to a wonderful start.
Has special powers.
What do you mean?
Whenever you want to feel close to someone, just put it in your hand and you hold it tightly and you think of that person and they'll know.
It seems her father bequeathed an object with made-up magical powers. Never seen that before.
When you play that, no matter where I am, I can hear it.
An heir to a massive company entering her building after years of being away? I wonder how this will go.
What's your name?
Laura
Lara.
Croft.
How original.
Name?
Bruce Wayne.
They used the wrong soundtrack for this scene. There we go. Why you would intentionally choose to rip off the worst movie in a franchise, I have no idea. Oh look, it's time for a bonus round. Being an archaeological adventure movie, they are of course legally required to rip off Indiana Jones. Classic.
You go first.
I'm going to be honest, that's just good sense. No, you idiots, you have to spell out Jehovah in Japanese. The only question here is who is the worst archaeologist? And that's Tomb Raider. A movie in the same way a paint by numbers kit is considered art supplies. Now please enjoy the rest of your droll entertainment. I'd like to take a moment now to talk about what it means to be a good movie. Loads of people enjoy the Marvel or the Fast and Furious movies. Unfortunately, these types of films are very easily written off as popcorn movies. Pretty to look at, but not much depth. Which can be true. But if that sort of movie does manage to create complex characters with a deep story, it's usually regarded as an exception to the rule. Something fun with flashy effects isn't necessarily bad. Just like a muted drama that's supposed to be a metaphor isn't necessarily good. In fact, the art house type films can easily become dull and are frequently pretentious. There are also times when all the explosions and superheroes and action become so commonplace that they too become boring and uninteresting. Whether it's putting new twists into old stories or combining two seemingly incompatible genres,
Movies in general should strive to be unique. It should be clear if a production is inspired by past work or if they're just ripping it off. I think the job of a movie above all else is to entertain, to provide escapism for the viewer and purpose for the creator, to generate an emotional response for both parties that intrigues and draws them in. So with that in mind, ultimately what makes a movie good is whether or not you had a good time watching it. I'm Nate, and that'll wrap it up for this week. I hope to see you back here again. But